You heard what Alhaji Galadima said, Mr. Oyalowo. Does it bring fear to your heart? The kind of confidence that he's speaking, and the fact that it was as a member, he's saying that he's a member of the APC. He knows the in and out of your party. Are you, for a moment, scared that this might slip out of the hands of your party?
See, let's leave jokes apart. Alhaji is a father. So, you know, when you start growing old, you make this kind of joke. So Alhaji is making a joke. Let's not take that too seriously. When they keep shouting Kwankwaso, they forgot that Malam Ibrahim Shekarau defeated that same Kwankwaso as a sitting governor. And Malam Ibrahim Shekarau is now in the APC. So they throw these things around and they make it look like they are in charge. They keep saying polls. In fact, there was one funny post they did online. They had 67 million people. These guys, they rig everything to the point of even rigging online polls. So we are not bothered by these things because the clear truth is this. Nigerians want a president whom they can trust, not one who has criminal cases all over the world. Nigerians want a president they know that has worked for them in the last 4 years. For the first time, we are having trader money. Young people who have not been taken care of in the past have power to take care of them. For the first time, the poorest of the poor have conditional cash transfer. For the first time in the history of Nigeria, we are having mass rail being worked on. We are having roads being built. This Zik mausoleum was turned into a joke by these people. For 16 years, they did nothing. It has been commissioned by this president. As I speak to you, the second Niger bridge that they were using to campaign for years, they left it on a board. They keep talking about it. It's at 50% completion. They are seeing it. 2017, the rail system from Abeokuta to Lagos that will go to Ibadan, that will terminate in Kano, was started. And as we speak, the Abeokuta to Lagos leg is already running. The Ibadan end should be finished by the end of this month. So Nigerians know who are the thieves. Mr.
Oyalowo, if I may, sorry, if I may butt in quickly.
For the first time.
Sorry, if I may butt in quickly.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay.
The question I want to ask you, and is a practical political question, and is relating to elections, is the issue of, we've seen in the past, where a governor or a president in some other climes will say, I've performed, and it will show you all the indices, and people will say we are not satisfied, and they will vote them out. With all of these things that you have reeled out, are you convinced in your mind that Nigerians are convinced that they will, to the extent that they will give your party a vote of confidence on Saturday by voting them back for another 4 years?
We are not worried. We are extremely confident and convinced that Nigerians will not just support us in rallies, they will vote for us on Saturday. Because they know that with President Muhammadu Buhari in charge, their treasury is safe. They don't want somebody who will sell an outcome that was built for $3.2 billion at a fraction of that same amount and come and tell Nigerians it was a mistake. They don't want somebody who will sell Nigerian Airways and refuse to pay pensioners. They don't want somebody who will forget those who have worked for Nigeria. This government has paid pensioners, Nikon staff, Nigerian Airways staff, NITED staff, name it. In fact, we didn't even campaign with this 4 years ago. They have been paid their pension. They have been taken care of. Even the Biafran police, who were pardoned by 2007 and they were forgotten, they have been paid as we speak. So Nigeria knows that there is a government who cares for the poor, rather than a government that will take care of just the rich. Because as we speak, there is a company called Amcon. The Nigerian elite took advantage of Nigeria. We have an Amcon today. Over 5.7 trillion is hanging there. God knows who will ever pay that. But the poor are being taken care of by a president who is pro-people. So they don't want a president who will sell everything to his friends and flip the asset of those companies, leave the pensioners, and let them to die.
All right. Mr. Oyalowo,
who will take care of the poor?
Just a moment. Let me go back to Alhaji Galadima. Alhaji Galadima, you heard what Mr. Oyalowo has said there. The question is, if you respond to what he has said, On what basis do you think Nigerians should vote for your party on Saturday? What are you campaigning on?
Well, Sharon, just let me clarify two issues. One is that Mr. Ayo had said that they gave trader money. It's the first time in history that that was done. That is why I said he's a young man. There are certain things he wouldn't know. Has he heard of Lawrence Anini of Edo State, Benin? He was sharing money in the bucket, stolen money. And this money that they are sharing, who budgeted it? In which subhead of the budget is it? It has not been budgeted. It's just money they collected and shared the remaining to themselves and given the poorest of the poor 10,000 naira to buy votes. That is vote buying they are doing. That is why they were chased out of Ogun last week. That is one. Two, he said Nigerians wouldn't like somebody with a criminal record. I think he's indicting their government that they know there is somebody with a criminal record, yet they allow him to live in Nigeria without taking him to court, without arraigning him to court, without jailing him, and they allow him to make them have sleepless nights. I know that if they know anybody of that character, as they had tried to remove the Chief Justice of Nigeria, they could have sent that man into oblivion. He has also said that they had made road projects, they have made railway. Let me assure you that whatever he has mentioned, including Niger Bridge, 49% was a completion that was done by the PDP administration of Goodluck Jonathan. They only added 1%, and they have not paid one kobo. Let him show us the voucher where they have made these payments to enhance this job. It is still where it was. The Zik Miscellaneum that he's talking about was completed, not commissioned by the PDP. And they are just taking the glory by going to sweep the place and commission it. Thank you for this wisdom. Roads, where did they make the road? I know as a fact that the only road this government has made is between Lagos and Ibadan. And even that one has not yet been completed. They gave a road contract, political road contract, a 419 road contract between Abuja, Kaduna, and Kano. As I speak to you, the patch that they are doing is not yet up to 10 kilometers of the road. Now, he spoke about aluminium smelter company. Let him tell us how much was it sold for and how much was used to do it. It
All
has
right.
run aground. It has been taken over.
Alhaji Galadima,
and it has to be. Yes.
Yes, I think we have to go. It's a lot of campaign that you've drawn tonight, free of charge. Free of charge. Don't worry, I will not bill you. Don't worry, Alhaji Galadima. I will take it as a parting shot. A very good place to leave it tonight. Thank you so much, Mr. Oyalowo, for coming on tonight. And I wish you and your parties the very best in the coming hours. That's it for that segment of the program.